Hello, children. Before starting our today's class, I am having one question for you. Here, how many chalk pieces are there? One, two, three, four. Four chalk pieces are there. How you are going to represent that count by writing 4? Okay. Now I am taking out one chalk piece. Now how many chalk pieces are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 chalk pieces are there. We are representing this count by this symbol. Next, I am taking one more. Now, how many chalk pieces are left over? 1, 2. We represent this count by this symbol 2. Right? Now, I am taking one more. Now, how many chalk pieces are left over? Only 1. And this count we represent it as this symbol 1. And suppose, children, if I divide this full chalk piece into 2 equal parts. Okay. Now I have divided one full chalk piece to 2 equal parts. And what if I ask you, what is the count of this one? This is a half part of the full chalk piece, isn't it? That means it is only a part, the single piece is only a part of the whole one, isn't it? So, this type of a part of a whole, how we are going to express in number? That is our question. The answer for this question is, children, we represent a part of a whole through fractions. This one we can represent it by 1 by 2. Out of 2 equal parts, one part is how much? Out of 2 equal parts, one you are selecting, isn't it? So, this one part out of 2 parts, that is half. This half piece is represented as 1 by 2. Whenever we are expressing a part of a whole thing, then we use 2 numbers like this. Okay? And this down number, it is the how many parts one whole thing is divided. Okay? How many parts the whole thing is divided, that count we will write here down, and this is only called as denominator. Okay, children? Now, how many parts is asked here? This is how much part? This is only one part out of 2, isn't it? Only one part out of 2. That means the count for this one is 1. 1 out of 2. So this one is called as, the up number, this one is called as numerator. And this bar is called as fraction bar. Okay, children? This is fraction bar. This is numerator. This is denominator. Whenever we express a part of a whole, we need 2 numbers like this. One number will be that part, and out of how many parts is the down number, this one. This is called denominator, this is numerator, and this bar is called fraction bar. And the number when we use numerator and denominator like this type of numbers called as fractions. Okay, children? So, Fractions are the numbers used to represent a part of a whole. For example, one line is there. This line, I am dividing it into 5 equal parts. Okay, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equal parts. And suppose if I ask you only this much part, how you are going to represent it? This much part only. A part of a whole. How you are going to write? So this is how many parts, children? Only one part you are taking. So write 1 in the numerator place. And total how many parts are there? 5 parts. So 5. 1 out of 5 parts. So this much part is how much? 1 by 5. We call it as 1/5 part of this whole. This representation of number, a part of a whole, is only fraction. Fraction is having numerator and denominator. Numerator is the part selected and denominator is the whole thing is divided into how many equal parts. So today we are going to learn about fractions, children. Here some figures are given, children, and each figure is shaded. We have to write the shaded part. In this circle, we see that this circle is divided into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. And how much part is shaded? Only one part is shaded, isn't it? So, a part of this whole thing we can write in the form of fraction. So, how much part we have to write? How much is shaded? Only one part is shaded. Okay? And out of how many parts? Out of 4 parts. Isn't it, children? Yes. So, here the total number of parts we write in the denominator place, and this shaded part we write in the numerator place. The shaded part of this whole is written as 1 by 4. Okay, children? Now, if we take this diagram, here total how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts are there. So, we write the total number of parts in the denominator place and the shaded parts. How many? 1, 2, 3. The shaded parts we write in the numerator place. So, now the shaded part of this whole is written as 3 by 8. 3 parts out of 8. Okay, children. Now this one. This triangle is divided into how many equal parts? 4 equal parts. And how much is shaded? Only one part is shaded. So 1 by 4. The shaded part can be written as 1 by 4 of this whole. Okay, children? Here some more diagrams are given, children. Here we will write the fractions for the shaded parts. Okay. When we take this first diagram, here the whole thing is divided into 4 equal parts and only one part is shaded, isn't it? So here we can write it as 1 by 4. And similarly, this one, the whole thing is divided into how many equal parts? 16. And how much is shaded? Only 1. So here the shaded part is 1 by 16th part of this whole. Next, here also only one part is shaded out of 5 parts. Okay, children. Next, Here also this circle is divided into 8 equal parts and only one part is shaded. So this shaded part can be written as 1 by 8. That means the shaded part is 1 by 8th of this whole thing. Okay children. Now here, what is similar children in these all 4 fractions? We can see that numerator is 1. Numerator is 1 in all of these one. So whenever the numerator is 1 in a fraction, that fraction is called as unit fraction. Unit fraction. Okay children. Here some more figures are given children. We will try to find out the shaded part fractions of these figures. In the first one, the whole part is divided into 5 equal parts and 3 parts of them are shaded. Now we have to write the fraction for the shaded part of this figure. Then how many shaded parts are there? 3 parts out of 5. So the shaded part is 3 by 5/5 of the whole part. In the second figure, 2 parts are shaded out of 5 parts. And in the third figure, only 1 part is shaded out of 5 equal parts. In this figure, 4 parts are shaded out of 5. Now this will be the fraction of the shaded parts of these figures children. Now from these 4 fractions, what are the common things children? We can see that the denominators are same. That means the whole part is equally divided into 5 parts, total parts. So whenever the denominators are same, then that fractions are called as like fractions. Okay children, like fractions are the fractions or 2 fractions or 3 fractions or 4 fractions are said to be like fractions if they have same denominators. Now let us find the shaded parts of these figures children. Here the whole is divided into 5 equal parts and 3 parts are shaded. So the shaded part fraction will be 3 by 5. And here this figure is divided into 4 equal parts and only 1 part is shaded. So the shaded part fraction is written as 1 by 4. And here also we see that this figure is divided into 6 equal parts and only 3 parts are shaded. So the shaded part fraction will be 3 by 6. And here there are 4 shaded parts out of 8 parts. So the fraction for this shaded part will be 4 by 8. Now here we can observe children that here the denominators are different, isn't it? So whenever the denominators of any 2 or 3 or more fractions are different, then that type of fractions are called as unlike fractions. The fractions which have same denominators, then that fractions are called as like fractions. And the fractions which have different denominators, that fractions are called as unlike fractions. Now let us write the fractions for these shaded parts children. In this one, it is 1 by 4. For this one, it is 2 by 4. And this one, it is 2 by 5. In these three parts, children, we observe that only a part of the whole is shaded. And this type of fractions where numerator is less than denominator. Okay, children, if the only one part or some parts of the whole thing is written, then definitely the shaded part will be lesser than the whole thing, isn't it? So, the numerator will be less than denominator. Where the fractions which have numerator less than denominator, such type of fractions are called as proper fractions. Proper fractions. Okay, children? Now, if you take the example of this one, here 4 out of 4 are shaded. And suppose if we want to find the shaded parts of these two parts, then this will be written as 4 by 4, and here 2 are shaded out of 4. Okay, children? Then this will become 6 shaded by 4. So here we can able to see, children, that here numerator is greater than denominator. Here numerator is greater than denominator. 6 is greater than 4, isn't it? So when the fractions which have numerator greater than denominator, then that is called as improper fraction. In improper fraction, definitely a whole number, a whole part can be there. One whole part or two whole parts, or it may be more. But a whole parts can be there. So the improper fractions are those fractions in which numerator is less than denominator. Here we can see some examples. In these three fractions, numerator is less than denominator. Such fractions are called as proper fractions. And where the numerator is greater than the denominator, here you can see the examples. Here these three fractions have numerator greater than their denominator. Such fractions are called as improper fraction. In improper fractions, definitely one whole will be there. One whole part along with the some fractional part of the whole. Now if you consider these two fractions, children, shaded parts, then here we can observe that one full thing is shaded. So it can be written as one whole thing, and plus this one also. This one is how much? This is 1 by 3. So one full thing plus 1/3 of that one will be equal to 1 by 3. That means the shaded parts fraction of these two figures will be 1 by 3. Here also the full one whole thing is shaded. That means this is one whole thing, and this is how much? This is 2 by 4. Now the fraction for the shaded parts of these two figures will be 2 by 4. Okay, children? Now the fractions in which this type of fractions where one whole number will be there, and along with the proper fraction, that type of fractions are called as mixed fraction. Mixed fractions. Okay children, here we can able to observe that 1 is the whole number, the whole thing, and this is one proper fraction, isn't it? The combination of one whole thing and a part of the whole thing, the combination of this one whole thing and a part of a whole thing, this type of fractions are called as mixed fractions. Children, we have seen that improper fraction means whenever the numerator is greater than denominator, that type of fractions are called as improper fractions. So, any improper fraction can be converted to mixed fraction. How we are going to convert, that we will see. Now, if you take the example of this one, 11 by 5. Okay, just you do divide this numerator with the denominator. Okay, remainder, and this remainder we got 1, this is the quotient we got 2, and this is the divisor. Now how to write is, so here we can observe children, here the whole part is shaded, and here also the one whole part is shaded, and this whole part is divided into 5 equal parts and only one part of it is shaded. So this is written as 1 by 5. Okay children. So now if we have to write the shaded part fractions of these three, then 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 5. That means here 2 plus 1 by 5, which is equal to 2 1 by 5. Okay children. So here this division is meant that this thing only. That means when 11 is divided by 5, then 2 whole parts and 1 is the remainder, 1 by 5. That means here first we have to write quotient, remainder by divisor. Here quotient is 2, so in this quotient place you write 2, and remainder is 1 here, so in remainder place you write 1, and divisor is 5, so in divisor place write 5. Okay children, so here 11 by 5 can be written as 2 1 by 5. This is improper fraction converted to mixed fraction. Now let us convert this improper fraction to mixed fraction children. First we need to divide the numerator with the denominator. So here we will go and 1. So here we got quotient 2 and this remainder 1 and divisor is 3. So what is our formula children? Quotient remainder by divisor. Okay, that means 7 by 3 is written as 2 1 by 3. 2 1 by 3. Okay children. Now similarly we'll find the mixed fraction for this improper fraction. When 13 is divided by 11, 11 ones are 11, here 2 remainder we will get. So quotient is 1, remainder is 2 and the divisor is 11. So how we are going to write this improper fraction as a mixed fraction is 1 2 by 11. 1, 2 by 11. In this way, every improper fraction can be converted to mixed fraction, children. Now, mixed fraction can also be converted to improper fraction. Let us see how. There is one formula, children, to convert mixed fraction to improper fraction. That is, the divisor is multiplied with this whole number and then it is added to the numerator and then divided by the divisor, the same divisor. Okay, that means here 3 is multiplied with this whole number 4, okay, and then it is added with this numerator 2, and this will be the numerator and the denominator part will be the 3 itself. Okay, children. So now this can be equal to 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 2 by 3, which is equal to 14 by 3. In this way, we can convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction, children. Now let us convert this mixed fraction to improper fraction, children. So here what we have to do, this divisor you multiply with the whole number. That means 7 into 11. Okay. And you add with 5, the numerator. And then the denominator will be 7 itself. Now if you calculate this one, what we'll get? 77 plus 5 by 7, which is equal to 82 by 7. So 11 5 by 7 is equal to 82 by 7. Mixed fraction is converted to improper fraction. Similarly, we'll take this one. We'll convert this mixed fraction to improper fraction. 9 into 6 plus 5 by 9. 9 6 ja 54 plus 5 by 9. 54 plus 5, 59 by 9. So, this improper mixed fraction is converted to improper fraction.